Welcome to this tutorial for administrators about using the dashboard in DRDP Online. First, your agency will add you as a user to DRDP Online with your email. Once that is done, you will log into your account with that email. After logging in, you will arrive on your dashboard. Notice any current announcements. Also, make sure to sign up for the weekly DRDP Online updates. They will be sent to you by the email used for your DRDP Online account. Let's take a look at our dashboard. At the top left, you will see your name. Hover over it. Once you select the arrow to the right of your name, it will list the sites to which you are assigned. At the top right, you will notice 3 links. One is for the dashboard link, one is for user profile, and the last one is to log out. The dashboard link will always bring you back to this homepage. When you select the user profile, you see the roles that have been assigned to you and your sites. As an administrator, you have the ability to edit your profile by selecting the blue button to the right. We will describe the tabs on your dashboard and then go through the left-hand menu. The first tab gives administrators access to see how many children have locked or unlocked records across their agency. The list of children at the sites to which you are assigned populates. Make sure to use the forward or backward arrows to see all the students because only 10 students show at a time. Only 1 student on this page has a locked status. Simply use the drop-down filters to look for the particular rating period for which you would like to see records along with a specific site and classroom. You can also filter it down to the age group instrument, then select Search. This will show the ratings icon, the name of the children, enrollment, rating period, classroom, their site, assessment date, and lock date and status. By selecting blue pencil icon to the left of a child's name to view their ratings. On the ratings record page, we see which measures have no rating selected, which have a pre-rating selected, and which have a final rating. See the tutorial for input ratings in DRDP Online for teachers for more information on rating the measures. You can return to your dashboard by selecting Dashboard at the top right. The next tab to select is Classrooms. This tab allows easy access to the entire list of classrooms across the agency. The Classrooms page appears. Use the site and rating period filters to see all the classrooms at your sites, and select Search. The classrooms at that site for the Fall 2025 rating period populates. You can view the students in a particular classroom by selecting the blue page icon to the left of the classroom's name. The Viewing Students in that classroom page appears. Here you can view a child's information page, withdraw them from your agency, or transfer them to a different classroom or site within your agency. View the tutorial DRDP Online Managing Enrollment for Administrators for more details on this process. Let's go back to the dashboard. Select the My Ratings tab to go to the Input Ratings page. On the Input Ratings page, you will need to use all the filters with a red asterisk. Then select Search. Here there are 3 students enrolled in the DRDP 2025 Preschool, Transitional Kindergarten, Kindergarten View. Select the blue page icon to the left of a child's name to view their ratings. On the Ratings record page, you can select ratings for that student's measures, review preliminary ratings, or view final ratings. Also on the Ratings record page, you can go to the next student, previous student, or go back to view the classroom. You can also go to the second way to enter ratings by selecting Go to Input Ratings. The Input Ratings page shows measures and developmental levels in a table format. Raters select the bubble for the developmental level rating. Both of the ratings pages populate ratings into the other ratings page. Again, we can return to the dashboard. The next tab is the Portfolio tab. By choosing the filters and the age group instrument and selecting Search, you can view the students at that site and classroom. On the Viewing Children page, you can see the evidence already entered in the portfolio by selecting the blue page icon under Review Current Evidence. If you have the role of the teacher or teacher of record, you can add new evidence by selecting the checkbox, and then Next. For more detailed information on the portfolio, make sure to view the Using the Portfolio feature tutorial for teachers. Now let's return to the dashboard. The next two rows of tabs are about managing enrollment. There may be times when children need to be transferred and you see pending transfers. Transfer means to move children to a different classroom within your agency. The next tab is pending withdrawals, which means removing them from your agency. This allows the child to be available for other agencies to enroll them. The next two tabs in this row are pending classroom re-enrollments and pending child re-enrollment. Re-enroll moves a child or an entire classroom into the same classroom but in a new rating period. The last row on the dashboard tabs will alert you if an agency is requesting you release a student so that agency can enroll them, or asking you to release some portfolio evidence that could be used in another situation. See the tutorial Managing Enrollment in DRDP Online for administrators for more specific instructions. Now let's take a look at the left-hand menu. The first drop-down we will look at is the Setup menu. This is where you begin by choosing your agency's ratings view setup for the year. You must choose your view before you can use any of the other setup features, such as classrooms, sites, etc. Make sure to save and lock. See the Getting Started with DRDP Online 2025 for administrators tutorial for more information on ratings view setup. By selecting ratings periods in the Setup menu drop-down, you can see the date parameters for each rating period. The Setup menu is also the place to add sites, classrooms, and teacher assignments. Again, see the Getting Started with DRDP Online 2025 for administrators tutorial for more information. Now we select Add New Child. This opens the page to search for a child in the DRDP Online system. If the child does not already exist, you will be able to add a new child. See the tutorial Adding Children in DRDP Online for administrators for more information. Next, select the Manage Enrollment drop-down. This opens the Manage Enrollment page where you select your filters and can transfer, re-enroll, or withdraw children from your agency. Again, see the Managing Enrollment in DRDP Online for administrators for more detail. Next on the left-hand menu is Input Rating. With your filters, the students for that site and classroom and which DRDP view populates and ratings can be entered. This is another way to get to inputting ratings like the My Ratings tab on your dashboard. Next is the Download Demographics drop-down. There are a variety of options for what you want to download. Select a rating period, site and classroom to generate a report for all the children in the classroom. The report will display demographic information for the selected children. The file will be available in your download folder. Once ratings have been locked, there are multiple reports to download. You select the type of report and use your filters to find and print the reports. Next is the Resources drop-down menu. This is where you can find the Upload templates, a description of the roles and permissions and resources from the Desired Results website. Next is the Upload Center. This is where you upload the templates that you have completed. See the tutorial for administrators about Upload templates in DRDP Online 2025. By choosing the user accounts in the left-hand menu, you can search your sites for the user roles you have assigned. You can also add a new user here. See the Getting Started with DRDP Online 2025 tutorial for administrations for more information on your user accounts. This concludes the tutorial about the DRDP Online Administrator's Dashboard. Make sure to see the Desired Results website for additional tutorials and tip sheets. Thank you for viewing.